MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Cole Hamels gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jason Hayward. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Carpenter is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wisdom on the move, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
And
let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And he fouls this one off. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Schmidt shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he's safe.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Coates leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 2-2 runs up and gets this one down. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. But he is in there.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Rodriguez has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless. So stepping in, Mike Schmidt, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Schmidt.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In there, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Schmidt over at second. McCutchen at first. 1 gone. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. In now, Eduardo Rodriguez. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and he pops him up. Coates is there, and the side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, home run number 5 on the year, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 7.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cardinals do get 1 back on the solo home run. We've played. At the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Coates backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Hayward is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Ground ball left side. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Noah Coates. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fastball well outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
In now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Misses. Nope. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
In the air now, out to right field. Hayward on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. He singled his last time up. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Dylan Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ripken comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Coates takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. d'Arnaud has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Max Muncy is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 15, Max Muncy.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hayward going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Noah Coates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Josh Hader will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Left field. O'Neill coasts under it. One down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Hayward was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Popped up. Schmidt camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And they have taken the lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now the 1-0 fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Rizzo is the second out in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field.
And batting 9, number 10.
Zimmer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Carson Kelly will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cardinals, number 18, Carson Kelly.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Ripken scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Noah Coates. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Well, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 8.
Now batting, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Lifted into center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it remains a 4-3 game. Derek Law will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler O'Neill. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. O'Neill is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-2. 1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hang on to a 1. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Dylan Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Schmidt has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. Fouled away. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the wind, the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
We got time.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Line hard. Foul. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still all square. Boone Logan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Boone Logan.
Now at the plate, Aroldis Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and bounced toward Rogers Hornsby at second. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in Noah Coates. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
The batter.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Now both runners on the move. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. Both runners on the move again. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria. Game over. So a 3-run blast to left center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
(7-4) the final finish today. The Cards get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.